Basement Dwellers, I am so excited to start a new series here in Sunday Longplay in the basement. This is one of my favorite games. One of my favorite 16-bit games, one of my favorite RPGs, but one of my favorite games, period. Love this game. I got this back in the mid-90s for Christmas after a neighbor/friend of mine got the game and I played a little bit of it. I wanted it for myself. This is Secret of Evermore. Let's get started. By the way, welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. We are a dual commentary channel, 6 days a week, and on Sundays we're solo commentary. That's today. We're going to name our character Basement because that makes a lot of sense. And get started. All right, so Podunk, USA. Now, when I first got this game, I did not realize Podunk was like a universal term for small town USA. And I actually wondered like where Podunk was. What state is it in? Why would they just list a city and then USA, United States of America? You don't really say like a city and then the country name. In America, you say the city state, and everyone knows, that it's implied that the state is one of the United States. An experiment is about to conclude. Okay, this is 1965. This is sort of like idealistic small town America. We're gonna see the town 30 years later in the next cutscene. But here's a giant spooky mansion on a hill where experiments apparently are conducted. Now those bald statue ladies are wearing dresses, just so you know. My friends, prepare to be a part of history. With a twist of a knob here, a flip of a switch there. Wait a minute, that's not right. Kaboom! Yeah, I won't be paying too close attention to the story because I've played this game a few times and I'm familiar with the story. And I find that to be sometimes not the most exciting part of a Let's Play. So this kid likes movies. He was thinking about how the monster was garden hoses and old tires. Oh look, the dog's chasing the cat and the boy's chasing the dog. Dughead Software. I wonder if that's a reference. Now, if I were a kid in 1995 and there were a giant abandoned mansion near the movie theater I frequented, I probably would have checked it out on my own without my dog having to run inside. But that's what's happening here. And yeah, it's just a plot device as part of the story. So how you guys doing today, basement dwellers? What's going on with you right now in your life? What season of the year is it for you? I know that as I'm making this, it's kind of a cold and blustery day. It's gray and cloudy and windy outside. Summer's fading, fall has arrived. And yeah, here's an old yet functional machine in the midst of overgrown trees and bushes in this room, apparently. And I don't know if this is like a greenhouse, if this is out back. It's kind of interesting. The dog's chewing on the wires. Watch the dog. Oh, look, he changed, and now he's gone. That's a little bit of foreshadowing. So the boy is whisked away with this machine. This experiment went wrong 30 years ago, but the machinery's still working, and now it's whisked the character Basement away, and here we are. This is the butler. Whoa, that's a surprised look. It's also his "I just took damage" sprite. But yeah, here he meets the butler, and the butler says, "Can't have you meddling with the professor's experiments." There's the professor. Who's that, Patron? Do we have a visitor? It's no one at all. Continue with your work, Professor. Spoiler alert, Carlton's robot. Actually, that Carlton may not be a robot, but there is a robot Carltron also. Now what? Okay, here we take over. This is a thing. I was confused when I was a kid. I was trying to like go through here or go through here. Turns out it's there. Cool. All Alright, so now we gotta blast these guys. Pow! Now you'll notice there's a percentage down by my little face icon at the bottom middle of the screen there. A 30 out of 30, that's my health, my hit points. These guys are a little fast. But if I try to use my weapon while that percentage there is under 100%, I attack with less efficiency, less damage. And in the case of a bazooka, like the projectile weapon, instead of shooting, you just swing it like a melee weapon, like a blunt object. All right, we found the dog. We're in a space pod, and here comes mode 7. His blew me away. This is the game. This is like the map of the world that we're going to. We were in space station. We're plummeting down now. We're crashing. And yeah, there's just one map generated and then spinning and rotating and zooming all at the same time. Mode 7, amazing. Whoa, that was some landing. I think the pod and bazooka are shot. Where am I anyway? And where's my dog? Here, buddy. Here, pupster. Where are you, boy? Notice how the boy doesn't say the dog's name. Whoa, you've changed. That's because we're going to get a chance to name the dog later, but I find it hard to believe that the boy wouldn't be saying his dog's actual name if this happened. They fell out of a space station and crash landed in prehistoric area. Okay, so here we are. We're going to, because I've never liked the way that this looks, we can change the background pattern. We want that to be filled in, and then we want something plain looking. How about that? That'll be fine. Okay, a pedal. Pedal's a healing item. Here we have a bone, the bone crusher. It's like a femur. A femur of fury. So we're gonna attack some of these enemies here and get a little bit of experience going. For every enemy you kill, your weapon levels up a little bit. Weapon level. See, 1:3, the first number is our level, and the second number is the percentage we have traveled towards the next level. You don't get any credit for hitting an enemy. You do get credit for killing an enemy. So now we're up to 4. So we're gonna have to kill 100 things before our bone crusher's at level 2. That brings up an important point. I'm not gonna, hey, another pedal, I'll bet. Oh, no, 5 talons. What are talons, you might ask? Talons are currency in this world. We could buy things. Now the dogs, well, I can't switch to axes because my R button doesn't work. I'm gonna have to find another Super Nintendo controller. If anyone's wondering, I am playing an actual cartridge on an actual Super Nintendo, so that's why you're getting whatever this resolution is. But the dog's attack is leveling up as well, and that's a good thing. The dog gets pretty strong pretty quick in this game, and he's going to be a very important ally in the early game. And then you will sort of catch up and pass him over time as the boy. Hey, 15 talons. We're just raking in the money. Now, see, he's sniffing stuff. If he finds something, we can use the attack button and search the ground right there. And there we found 1 piece of water. Or as the game calls it, some water. Okay, basement reaches level 2. You can see that my hit points went up to 39. They also filled. When you reach a new level, you get healed automatically. We're on level 2 now. We have 21 experience. We need 49 more to get to level 3. So I don't know if we'll try leveling again or not. Before there's a little mini fight coming up here. And you do get, the game will continue on. You won't get a game over if you lose the fight that happens on this screen. But it's better to win it. You get a little bonus. So, and also it's good to level in this game. I find it to be rewarding to grind up for a while and then be good at the game. It's kind of cool to encounter new monsters that are too powerful for you and then to become powerful enough to handle them. But if you can grind... Hey, now the dog has reached level 2. That will be... The dog will be given a name by us at some point. and the game will stop calling it the dog. Also, we don't have a run ability right now. We're just walking around. Look at this walk cycle. Look at his hair. That is some bushy hair. He has got some impressive shine and bounce. He must use Head and Shoulders. Now, when the dog always gets the killing blow here, that means he's going to level up faster than I will. Something you can actually do is make the dog a little more passive, push him to the search side of that bar, so he does a lot more searching like this, sniffing around, and a lot less fighting. If you push him all the way over, he won't fight, I don't think, no matter what. Let's see how we're doing with our experience. We're up to 42, we need 28. So let's go ahead and just level one more time. We may end up with some more petals. A petal is a one-time use item that heals about, I don't know, 30 hit points. These stupid flowers. Okay, these strike at you, and they don't strike unless you're in range, but after they strike, they don't strike again for a little bit. So that's your window. Apparently they're waiting for their melee attack to get back to 100%, just like we are. Now, those mosquitoes are hard to hit, but easy to kill if you do hit them, of course. And that counts the same for leveling up our weapon as a more difficult enemy. So sometimes a great way to level up new weapons is to come back to an older part of the game, an easier part of the game, and kill some easy to kill enemies. Just one-shot them, a bunch of them, and wait for your weapon to level up. The problem with that is you earn a pittance amount of experience and money, currency. There's a petal. Nope, herbal essence. Maybe that's what he uses to give his hair such impressive shine and bounce. Oh man, oh geez. I think I need to use a petal. Let's see, we only need 15 more. I just need to be more careful. It would be dumb to die here. I actually am not totally sure what happens if you die before this first mini fight. But yeah, if you just stand diagonal to these plants and let them attack, you're in a safe zone. And then... Is there something there, boy? No? Okay. You let them attack, and then while you stand out of harm's way, and then you swoop in for the hit. Okay, so I know I'm doing a little bit of grinding on screen right now. This will be the exception and not the rule in this game, in this series. Now, guys, let me know what you think. I finished Curse of the Moon, Blood-Stained Curse of the Moon, and decided to play this game because I like it, and I'm familiar with it. Blood-Stained Curse of the Moon was like challenging game blind. This is like easy game not blind. At this point, I'm really hoping to level just to get my hit points back for this fight, which is not all that hard of a fight, but well, you'll see. It's teaching you. The game is teaching you. It's teaching you about screens with boss music. Hey, a petal. Okay, kill the bug. Hit the flower, 100%. Whoop, okay, I missed. You know what? Basement reaches level 3. This is a great time to move on. You know what I hate? Facebook. It's fine if you like Facebook, but they push notifications to my phone even though I never check it. And I'll even like delete the app from my phone, but when my phone goes through an operating system update, it like downloads and installs Facebook again. I have a strange feeling about this. Yeah, well, you should, because there's velociraptors in these bushes, if you can believe it. Oh, okay, he just did 9 damage to me. We did 16 to him. Yeah, so he hides in these bushes, and then he inexplicably transports between them. We could probably go ahead and set the dog to be on attack mode, I think. I don't know. He's pretty slow. But if he lands a hit, he'll do some damage. There, we beat him. Okay, there's another one. At least there's supposed to be. There he is. That was weird. The game sort of didn't realize I was ready to continue there. Now, one thing I could do is I can keep wailing on him with like 0% attacks. doing little or no damage, and the dog will sort of lumber over real slow and attack. And that's a good way to get a decent hit. There, we beat another one. Okay, now the third one, I think he's not messing around. I think when he disappears into the bushes, he jumps right back out again. No, this one's messing around. Maybe there's 4 of them. I don't know. I never keep track. I'm not sure. Yeah, this can't be the last one, though, because he's... Oh, look, the dog reached a new level. Now, yeah, this is the one that doesn't mess around. He goes into the bush, he comes out of the bush. Just like instant, no delay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a pedal so you can see what that looks like. There we are, healing up. The dog's taking some abuse from this guy. Maybe we can get him some revenge. Come on, dog. No, too slow. Come on, dog. Oh, too slow. So what should we name the dog? We're gonna name him in this episode, so your comments are not going to influence me, but you could guess. I already have a name in mind. So let me know what you think, and I'll let you know if you'll find out if you're right. Oh, he's gotta be almost dead. Come on, dog. You missed him. Ha! Success! We received 50 talents. Boy, we're raking in the money. And a pedal. We used one, we got one. Okay, dog, find some stuff. I think there's some stuff over here. Oh, found a crystal. Hi, Crystal. Well, hello there, Peter. Nice to meet you. Well, you too. Hey, Crystals. Hi, hi, hi. Nice to meet you, Peter. That was 3 girls at once. Voices. That was my impression. Okay, so now we're in a village. Here's the Chiquita Banana Lady. The new alchemist, Strongheart, is missing from his jungle hut. Well, that's bad news. Nice lizard, huh? She knows how to sit, stay, shake hands, and roll over. I'd like to see a lizard shake hands. So we can go inside these huts and talk to the people inside. The vipers and other jungle beasts dare not enter our village. Fire Eyes protects us from them. Please feel free to take the contents of my pots and gourds. You'll need them if you plan to go into the jungle. Well, we do plan to go into the jungle, so we will help ourselves, but let's skip that for now. Look, this kid's got that girl had a pet lizard. This kid has a pet bee. We're not allowed to wander far from the village, but I've heard there's a place a lot of bugs and tar. My father, Strongheart, went there a few days ago, hasn't come back. Sorry to break it to you, kid, but you should be more concerned. Look at this tough guy. My brother Strongheart told me he was gonna look for big bug in the muck. There's ingredients. When he returns, he sells them to me, and then I sell them to. He gives them to me. I sell them to people. Like I said, we're gonna skip some of the dialogue and story and stuff. This is an inn. We can stay here and save here, but we don't. And we can sleep there and heal. I think it's like 10 talents. So usually in villages, safe places with NPCs like this, there are clues as to what happens next. You should talk to Fire Eyes before you walk into the dangerous quicksand field. Okay, we're hearing a lot about this Fire Eyes character, so maybe we should try to meet Fire Eyes. You can talk to the NPCs, you can buy armor, you can buy alchemy ingredients. Alchemy is kind of the magic system of this game, so instead of spells and magic points, you have alchemy ingredients. Fire Eyes, Fire Eyes, Fire Eyes, Fire Eyes, Fire Eyes, Fire Eyes! Music changes to a nice little light-hearted jungle beat. What? Oh, hi. My name's Elizabeth. Everyone around here calls me Fire Eyes. Hi. Basement is my name. Well, Basement, step into my hut. We'll talk. Why is step capitalized? That's a comma. So you could buy armor, you could buy alchemy ingredients, you could buy items like healing items and other things like that. Who let this wild beast in here? Oh, that's my dog. He hasn't been himself lately. What's his name? His name? It's... All right, so here's the idea that I had. We're gonna call the dog Dwellers. So it's Basement and Dwellers teamed up, which I think makes a lot of sense. Dwellers. Dwellers? That's original. Not from around here, are you? Not sure where here is. You're on Evermore in a prehistoric village. I'm the leader. You don't know how to get to Podunk from here, do you? Podunk? Interesting, I might. Maybe we could work something out. How'd you like to make yourself useful around here? Well, the new village alchemist, Strongheart, went missing. He went to the east to a place called Bugmuck. He's looking for ingredients. If you can find him and bring him back, I'll help you with whatever you need. Well, as Captain Leif Meldrock says in Mars Needs Lumberjacks, I'm ready for anything. Before you go, I'd like you to have an alchemy formula I've developed. I call it Flash. It's pretty powerful against mean creatures. Okay, so this is our first... Oops, I didn't activate it. This is our first spell. You need 1 part wax and 2 parts oil to cast it 1 time. Select the spell and let it fly. The more you use it, the stronger it will get. Cool, thanks. Okay, that's very true. The dog always runs around that table/stump in that hut after that interaction, and I'm not sure why. All right, so now the way is clear and we can go this way. This looks a lot like the first area. However, things are going to change. Oh, see, what's this? A new creature? A new enemy? It is indeed. Alrighty, we defeated it. So these things are a little tougher. They've got about 30 hit points, as I recall. What have we caused? 23 to it so far? Oh boy, oh boy. I'm about to get dead. So we'll go ahead and heal real quick. Oh, and I just leveled up. Of course, that always happens. Use a healing item and then you level up. All right, so we'll continue east toward the muck. Toward the bugs. Now check that out. That is a little like whirlpool thing. It will suck basement down and spit them out somewhere else. It was rather terrifying. The look on the dog's face is hilarious. Wow, I thought a little sand in the shoes was irritating. Okay, so you could fall into those things as many times as you like. They don't hurt, they just move you. And the first and second and third time you fall in, the boy says something. And after that, he doesn't say anything. And it's always been my goal. You actually have to fall in twice in order to access this cave and then to leave from this area. And it's always been my goal to beat the game without having the third thing ever be said. Okay, slow creatures easily fall prey to the sucking sand whirlpools. You need the speed of the jaguar. Sounds like a good alternative to being sucked in the sand. I could provide you with the jaguar tooth ring. Gives a wary ability to run with the speed of the fastest feline. It's free with any purchase today only. What can I do for you? I would like to buy an item. Petals are 1. Nectar is... Oh, I have 1 petal. They cost 20. I have 295 talons. I could buy a nectar. That is like a super petal. It heals you much more. And you can, by the way, you can only carry 6 of each of these things. Essence, I don't know what that does. Maybe it like cures you from ailments. Dog biscuit will bring your dog back to life and give him some HP if he dies, because you can continue the game. And pixie dust will bring, I think, you back to life? I don't know. Some of these things I never buy. I just buy the healing items. I do need to buy something though, so I'll buy a petal in order to get the jaguar tooth ring. Okay, so this is, what's it called where you get an update and it's just automatically equipped? Found some clay, found some water, found some other water. Yeah, so you hold the A button and now you can run. Although if you watch that percentage down at the bottom of the screen there, you can see that it goes down as you're running and then eventually you can't run anymore until it comes back. All right, so I don't think there's any way out of here except this. I guess you could wait for a mosquito to slowly chip away at your health enough to kill you. But that doesn't sound like very much fun. Maybe we should be a little more careful around these whirlpools. As Jack McCoy said, Invasion of the Mole People, stay focused and watch your step. I'm wondering, oh, and we already got sucked in a third time. So now he's gonna say his third thing, and it's ruined. We can't beat the game. This is getting kind of old. We should really try to avoid those whirlpools. I just think it'd be so funny to like have 500 health points, you know, and be visiting this area again for no particular reason, and then have him say, this is getting old, when really what happened was he experienced like the entire world, you know? Okay, so our goal right now is south. The muck is down south. Hey, who left this here? Wow, 4 crystals. with the 3 and the 1 we met earlier, we've got 8 crystals following us around now. Hi, Basement. Oh, Dwellers is so cute. I like to scratch behind his or her ears. I guess we know that the dog is a boy, but Dwellers can be male and female when we're talking about actual basement dwellers. And by actual basement dwellers, what I mean is you guys watching and or listening. Okay, so we got some new enemies in this area. Here we have some bubbling tar and some ominous skeleton parts. And the dog is sniffing out some good ingredients. And let's continue go. Oh, look, here we have a cave. Let's see what's going on inside. Now the dog knows, Dwellers knows, this is probably going to be a conversation. So he rolls up on the animal skin and goes to sleep. Hello, friend. I don't get many visitors out here in the bug muck. I study alchemy. It's very powerful. Alchemy? You're not Strongheart, are you? No, but I know him. I saw him only a few days ago. He was walking toward the big bug. If you're going in after him, you should have another alchemy formula. Alchemy is quite useful. You take a little of this, a little of that, and poof, it's like magic. Let me give you the hardball formula. It's an effective weapon. Okay, so we're gonna, let's see. B is select, Y is exit. So we're gonna turn on flash, which takes 1 wax and 2 oil, you can see there, and hardball, which takes 1 crystal and 1 clay. Now what's nice about these spells is they don't have any overlapping ingredients, so you don't reduce your ability to use one spell by doing the other spell. Also, with flash, since you can only carry up to 99 of each ingredient, and it requires 2 of one of the ingredients, you can only have 49 at maximum casts of flash in your inventory at one time. But hardball you could have up to 99 if you could afford to buy that many or find that many crystals and that much clay. Okay, mix 1 crystal, 1 clay, give it a good toss. Would you like to purchase ingredients? Let's see what you got. Okay, he's got water. We have 5 of them. He's selling 5 for 30 talons. Crystals are 5 for 60. Wax is 5 for 80. And oil is 5 for 60. Now the strategy here is going to be to grind in that first screen where we saw those little pink bouncy skella snail guys and earn lots of talents and come here and buy oil and wax. And not only are we going to level up with experience and money, but we're going to level up our weapon and we're going to level up the flash spell. Would you like for me to record your progress? No, that's fine. See you later. Wow, the dog did it again. He likes to run around the furniture. Okay, let's not steal this guy's stuff. So we'll level up flash. Do I have any flash right now? Can I cast it once? I can. I've got 1 flash and 1 hardball. So let me show you what those look like. We'll start with flash since we got it first. Okay, so you can actually target different things. You see how it says tar skull at the top of the screen? Or it says mosquito and you see that arrow? Multiple or tar skull. Now when you do multiple, it reduces the potency of the spell. Ooh, look at him glow orange. That's kind of fun. Okay, now we're out of flash. Let's try a hardball against him and see what he does. All right, so that has a lesser effect. Hey, a petal. That dog, Dwellers, killed a mosquito and there was a petal in there. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the way to the big bug. And then I need to do some off-screen grinding so we can take this on with an appropriate amount of strength. This is kind of fun. This is a little bit like a maze. You see how there's no path here to get across to that little island of mass there, but there is a path here, right? And there's a path here. It makes it a bit of a maze, and these paths actually can disappear. See, now that one's gone. And if you get trapped, you can always reset by coming over to the side and riding this down. The look on the face of the dog when you're flying down, that is so funny. The boy looks scared, but the dog's eyes are just priceless to me. Here, boy. Yeah, go. Okay, he's distracted by this thing. Let's go ahead and kill this thing, and we'll take a ride. Hey, another petal. All right, come here. Here we go. Look at his face. Yeah, so we'll make our way through this maze, and then go fight the bug. Go see if we can find Strongheart. But I will have significantly more money and leveled up weapon and leveled up alchemy and not be all out of our spells when we come back. I'm going to focus on flash and not hardball. So yeah, so in episode 2, that's what we're going to do. Kind of a short episode today, but that's okay. Let me know if you guys are interested in more of this or continuing our Minecraft survival in Bedrock on Nintendo Switch. Maybe alternating on Sundays between these games. Let me know, and I'd be interested to hear about it down in the comments. And until next time, Basement Dwellers, I think that you are more irritating than a bunch of sand in your shoes after falling down one of these whirlpools. Actually, I think you're less irritating than that, because that's pretty irritating. In the basement.